March 8th, Nintendo Direct was so amazing, so hype, so everything imaginable. One of the best Directs I ever seen. But it's time to talk about the best Nintendo, Square-enix, and Sega news of the week. So now, welcome to Dark Shiro's weekly video game bulletin. So now, let's get started. So now let's start with Nintendo, the best of Nintendo news, and the best news of all. Yes, it was the Nintendo Direct that was shown March 8th, 2018, right? And they showed many titles. So many titles that I'm so excited for. So now, let's start with the 3DS stuff that was covered. You got WarioWare Gold with the new WarioWare series since the Wii U version. I never got into WarioWare that much, but I played the Wii U version a little bit. But these are just quick mini games sort over and over again. Not over and over again, but you just go through different small mini games, like 2-3 second mini games, and go to different screens. And it fit the 3DS very well. You have the Detective Pikachu, and I want to play this, but my 3DS like stopped working kind of. And it's not really enjoyable to play with my 3DS in 2018 when you have a Switch playing. And it have Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. And I love Mario Luigi Bowser Inside Story. So this is an amazing remake. But the weird thing about this is going to be releasing in 2019. So Nintendo just shown in this basically direct that Nintendo's going to have support for the 3DS until at least 2019 with their own first party IP. Well, I don't know about that. I thought the 3DS should have been dead since last year, but I guess not. We have Luigi Mansion, a full remake from the GameCube version. That seems interesting, but it's strange why they would put it on the 3DS. Sounds like a lot of hassle for me. I think it would sell more on the Switch if it was just a virtual console, but my opinion is my opinion, right? And obviously, I never heard of this game called Dylan Dead Heat Breakers. That's a game they highlighted, but I never heard of it. Apparently, it's going to have a free demo. That seems interesting as well. But my opinion with the 3DS stuff is that the 3DS is just there to be there because the 3DS sold a lot and Nintendo can milk it still. That's my opinion, and they're just gonna wait until the Switch sells 30 million copies, 40 million copies when Pokemon comes out, and what was released in the Nintendo Direct, Super Smash Bros. Comes out. They could stop milking the 3DS and milk the Switch. The Nintendo 3DS was really interesting, but the cake, the icing of the cake, the best thing about the Nintendo Direct was the Nintendo Switch titles. First, let's talk about that. The Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Let's take out the boring stuff out the way. So the Hyrule Warriors got a release date of May 18th. Whatever. In my opinion, I already discussed that I'm not really interested in Hyrule Warriors. It's too close to Fire Emblem Warriors. I'd probably buy it and down the line, not interested. And now, let's talk about Undertale. And when I did play this when it was released, I think late 2015 or I don't remember, late 20. It was a late something. I played it. It was amazing, but God, the fan base. But let me stop. It's just that when people praise the game too much, you see all the flaws in Undertale. But that's my opinion. You have Little Nightmare Complete Edition. I never heard of Little Nightmare, to be honest. Never heard of it. They highlight this. Apparently this is an amazing game, and this is like with all the stuff, all the DLC or something like that. And it comes with Pac-Man amiibo support, so that'd be interesting. I don't know if I pick it up, but it's there. And then let's start with the best parts about the Direct. Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Finally, we got gameplay of Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. But it's not the same as the regular main series No More Hero games. But it looks like an interesting, great graphics, way better than the original 2 games. And it's there. You got Dark Souls Remastered. It's going to be like a beta is going to be out for it. I'm not interested in Dark Souls Remastered. I'm not interested in Dark Souls, but it's there. And it's possible that I just pick it up, download it, and see if I like it or not. I played Dark Souls 3 and I didn't like it. So I doubt I'll like the original one, but hey, you got this new game I never heard of called Sushi Striker: The Way of the Shido, or Shido, right? And it's looked like a 3DS game, and it's being ported to the Nintendo Switch at the same time as the 3DS version. And it's a little, I don't know, it's a weird looking game, but I might pick it up. I don't know the price, but if it's like $40, $30 ish, I will pick it up. It seems interesting. And then the big bomb for me was South Park: The Fractured But Whole. I never expect South Park to come to the Nintendo Switch. I actually wanted to play this game. I really wanted to play it. It came out around the time as Fire Emblem Warriors and Super Mario Odyssey. I said I'm not going to pick this game up. I was going to buy it on PC, and I ended up not picking it up. And I didn't want to deal with the Uplay stuff, so I ended up just not picking it up. And look at the coincidence. Look at the coincidence that South Park: The Fractured But Whole is coming to the Nintendo Switch. And you know what? This tells me that almost every game that I expect to come to the Switch will come to the Switch. Because let's move on to the next one. And wait, before we do that, it's coming on April 24th, and that's a big deal. That's a month and a couple weeks away. But let's move on to the sad moment that I just bought Akami HD on PC. Just bought it. It was on sale. And I said, well, it doesn't hurt. Akami HD doesn't matter to me. I played it a little bit. The controls with the paintbrush wasn't cutting it. Was not cutting it. And now they announced Akami HD for the Nintendo Switch. And you know the sad thing about it? I am going to pick this up again. This is a fact. I am going to pick up Akami HD. I'm stop playing it on PC, and I'm going to replay it on a Nintendo Switch. And it's going to be improved. You have the motion controls, you got the touchscreen support, everything that I need for Akami. If you use so much paintbrush commands, it's horrible with the analog stick with the controller. So this is a must picked up. So South Park, Fractured But Whole, and Akami HD. And I'm also going to pick up Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. And if I have enough money, enough funds left over, and it's like $40, $30-ish game, I probably pick up Sushi Striker: The Way of the Shido. I probably pick that up too. It looks interesting. That's so far. And this is why I'm going to list the reasons why this Nintendo Direct is amazing for me. Oh my god. Insane Trilogy. Oh my god. It's coming in July 10th. My god. How could you... no one expected... Well, you probably expected this because it was leaks. And it says it's a time exclusive. But, man. If you said 10 years ago, man, Crash is coming to the Nintendo platform. No. It's not happening. So, my god. Crash Bandicoot. And it's crazy because I was... also planning on buying this on the PS4 because it was on sale, I believe. I think it was on sale for like $23, and I was planning to get it, and I ended up not getting it. And look at this. I could get it on my Nintendo Switch and play it anywhere I want, just like South Park: Fractured But Whole. Play it anywhere I want. So, let's talk about Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and I played this on the Wii U. First, I played this on the Super Mario 3D World, and it was amazing. The puzzle levels are amazing, so I picked up the full game version of it. It was so good, and it would blow me away, and I was like, this game needs to come to the Nintendo Switch. This is one of the games, and they announced it, but it's not only coming to the Nintendo Switch. This is another surprise announcement, and it's coming to the 3DS. I don't know if people will buy on Nintendo 3DS, but it's there. It's there. So it's possible. It's a low demanding game. It looks pretty good, and it's a good $40 game. $40 game. I don't know if I pick it up. I don't know if the Super Mario Odyssey levels is big enough for me, but it's there. I was deciding if this is considered Square-enix news or Nintendo, but this was in the Nintendo Direct. So let's say Octopath Traveler is got a release date, and it showed all this new gameplay and a new trailer. Amazing, and a special edition. I want it so bad. I don't know if I can afford it, but it's there. My god. This RPG is coming July. July. I never expected it would come out July 13th. I believe that Crash Bandicoot is coming July 10th, July 13th. I don't even know. I'm just thinking about it. 3 days apart. I don't know. I don't know if I could like play both of them. I'll probably just buy Project. Well, I say Project Octopath Traveler, and then pick up Crash Bandicoot, or I just pre-order at Amazon. It comes here, and that's it. So, but this is gonna be like a time waster, and this is the weird thing for me because I actually believed that Project Octopath Traveler is gonna be in fall, but it ended up coming way earlier than I thought it would be, and that's the interesting part. So I don't know, maybe Fire Emblem is a holiday title like I said in that video. Maybe my personal feelings is that it should come out in August. It should do the same thing that Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle did, and show it at E3, and 2 months later it comes out on Nintendo Switch. And I think it's possible. Show the Kirby Star Allies trailer to hype people up, and I'm not interested. Is an update, free DLC coming out 2 weeks after launch, and that's it. Not really interested. And then Mario Tennis Aces, like I said in my prediction video, they need to talk about online, and need to make online more interesting, because I don't think anyone would just buy Mario Tennis for the single player only. It needs a great online, and they showed a new tournament mode, and they're gonna have a demo for people to participate in. People like me that probably won't get it and don't know if they should get it, and it's encouraging people like me to buy Mario Tennis Aces. And I might, if it's interesting and the demo's great, I will pick it up June 22nd. So I love this news. And the next news is Splatoon 2. And it's getting a new update. Brand new update. And it's going to be version 3.0 with over 100 gear. This is going to be amazing. We're going to get, my god, the last gear they showed was amazing. I cannot wait. And they're going to have X mode for rank. But I never reach X. I never reach S, I mean. I reach A. Let's rank A. So I'm not S rank. So this don't apply to me, but it applied to every hardcore Splatoon player out there in the world. And they announced a new DLC for Splatoon 2 called the Octo Expansion. I was never a fan of the single player. I never played the single player, but this Octo Expansion tells me that I need to play the current single player right now, and then pick this up so I can play with Octolinks in multiplayer. And that's the reason why I'm picking up $20 worth of DLC to play with the Octolink. So, and now we're talking about Smash Bros. 4, the Nintendo Switch was announced. Oh my god, that's amazing. This is legitimately one of the best news I ever heard in the last 2 years, since Bayonetta was announced for Smash Bros. From Nintendo. Other than the January presentation for Nintendo Switch when they announced Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was amazing. But this takes the cake of amazing. In the beginning I thought it would be like maybe a 3DS port for Splatoon, or I knew it was the Splatoon 1 original trailer, but it was like, oh, maybe it's coming to 3DS. And then the minute that it pitched out, I said Smash Bros. Gotta be Smash Bros. See the fire in their eyes. That was amazing. Amazing way to introduce Smash Bros. And this looks like it's gonna be a new game. So fans actually got a clearer look at the silhouettes that was shown in the trailer. So right now in the silhouettes that was there, they cleaned up the image, and it looks like Yoshi, Pit, DK, Peach, Ness, Marth, Mario, Breath of the Wild Link, Sheik, Samus, Zelda, Bowser, Fox, Captain Falcon, and Wario. Those are the classics. Not the classic, but those are the well-known Smash characters that's gonna be there all the time. The stars of Smash Bros. And everything else which just is gonna be added. They even announced that Sakurai, it's confirmed to be working on the new Super Smash Bros. Well, he is a liar per se, because he said, "Ah man, I'm tired of Smash Bros." This is why I predicted that a new Kid Icarus game is going to be releasing, because I thought that Sakurai is making a new Kid Icarus game over Super Smash Bros. And it's going to be someone else making it, but he's working on it too, so the possibility of Kid Icarus is slowly diminishing. It's a little bit less, but it's possible still possible. So, this was the best news for Nintendo. So now, let's move on to Square-enix. And Square-enix have amazing, not really amazing, but it's amazing release, and that's Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition and Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition. And I did buy the Windows Edition of Final Fantasy 15. I have to play it a second time so I could watch the new cutscenes. I play all the DLC and all of that, and the new Royal Pack, obviously that's part of the DLC. So I picked this up. It was amazing. I like it. I'm already 15 hours in. I don't know what's wrong with me. Really great release for Square Enix. And lastly, let's move on to why sometimes I'm angry at Sega. And Phantasy Star Online 2 just got like a in the Nintendo Direct show that Breath of the Wild Link is gonna get like a skin for the cloud versions of the Nintendo Switch version of Phantasy Star Online 2. And I don't know why Sega is taking so long to port this or translate this to the West, but I don't think it's ever gonna be happening. And I think this is the last time I'd be talking about Phantasy Star Online until they announce a release date for the West, and I doubt it's ever gonna be happening, ever. So that's my thoughts on this. Nintendo Direct was a great thing. It's disappointing that Dragon Quest wasn't there, The World Ends With You wasn't there, but we don't know. E3 is around the corner. It's around 3 more months away. We're gonna be having a huge Western unveil of Dragon Quest, and I hope that the Western version of Dragon Quest 11 have the British voice acting that we all love from Dragon Quest 8. So that was my hopes. And The World Ends With You, I doubt it will have voice acting, but I wish that the whole thing have voice acting with Neku and Shiki and Rhyme and Beat. All of them have, and Joshua all have voice acting in there, and all the Reapers. And that's my thing. I feel like that this remake needs to be like the top tier of World Ends With You. We need to have, not need, but I would love to have like a brand new the new huge campaign that costs $60 for this game needs to be huge, right? It needs to be huge. It needs to be like 25% of the game needs to be this new expansion of the story. That too. So I expect that. I expect voice acting in The World Ends With You. Overthinking about it, it would be amazing if it had voice acting. But we will see. Nintendo and Square Enix will have their announcements. I don't know what's going on with Sega. Sega doesn't look like Yakuza is out there, but I'm not really into Yakuza. I'm trying to get into Yakuza. I think after South Park Factory Hole in April, when they release on the Switch, when I beat that, I will play all the Yakuza games on the PS4. So I can't be covering Yakuza when I don't know nothing about Yakuza. So that's it with the Dark Shiro Video Game Bulletin Weekly. And now, in the comment section below, I want to see your favorite news of this week for Nintendo, Sega, and Square Enix news. So now, I see you in the next one. Peace.